Let's record a psychology video. We have to set some of things. That's the frame for today. ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਤਾਂ ਸੌਟ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਵਾਲ ਥੋੜੇ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ। ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਚੱਪਲ? ਕਲੀਨ ਦਿਸ ਬਾਕਸ। Hello. एक और I mean ਇਸ ਪੀਸੀ 'ਚ ਤਾਂ ਡਿਵਾਈਸ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਲਰ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਦਾ hello it again man not just sound तो अगर मैं इतना रख के बोलूँगा तो गेन मिलेगा बट मैं इतना रख नहीं सकता दिक्कत है मैंने कम से कम इतने रखना पड़ेगा तो इतने गेन नहीं होर साउंड्स बहुत जाते हैं पहले हम पढ़ना पैना स्टार्ट करते हैं ना Today's topic is what is dark psychology, the dark trade explained. इंट्रो देखते हैं करांगे पढ़ के करनी पैनी होगा पता है सारा कुछ पहले पढ़ने का फ़ायदा नहीं होगा था इन पार्ट बाय पार्ट ही पढ़ो हाँ मेरे बाल बहुत फटे हो गए यार when the default option is selected on monitor device कोई ना देख लेंगे चलो तो टाइम बहुत लग जाएगा 9 तो बज गए की फायदा होया पहले ना होना ज़्यादा टाइम ही स्पेंड करना सी Hello champions, your brother here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who seemed perfect at first but later you realize they are playing with you? Someone who twists your word, made your doubts yourself, used you for their own benefits. That's not manipulation, that's dark psychology. And here's what most people don't understand: dark psychology isn't random, it's not accidental. It's a set of tactics used by a specific type of people to control, manipulate, and harm others. I want to say harm others. Today I'm going to explain what dark psychology is, why it exists, and who used it. I'm introduced to your dark traits, 3 personality types you need to watch out for. One, हैं समझ नहीं dark psychology isn't random, it's not accidental harm. Today I am used to explain that I am going to introduce a dark traits, 3 personality. ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದನು and I'm going to introduce you to the dark triad. Three personality type you need to watch out for. Once you know what they are, you start seeing them everywhere. Hello champions, I'm Saksham Sethi, a student from MRSPTU, learning psychology from basics. Let's go. एक करे दौर तो पढ़ देने फिर हो जाएगा. Hello brothers, hello champions, your brother here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who seemed perfect at first, but later you realize they are playing with you? Some who twist your words, made you doubt yourself, used you for their own benefits. That's not manipulation, that's dark psychology. And here's what more people don't understand. That psychology, it's not random, it's not accidental. It's a set of tactics used by a specific type of peoples to control, manipulate and harm others. Today I'm going to explain what dark psychology is, why it exists and who used it. I'm going to introduce you three dark traits, three personality types you need to watch out for. Once you know they are what they are, you start seeing them everywhere. हाँ पता ਜਦੋਂ ਪੜ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਬਟ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone perfect at first, but later you realize they are playing with you? Hello, champions. Your brother here. Hello, champions. Your brother here. Hello, champions. Your brother here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever, have you ever met someone who feels like a perfect, but after you realize he or she is play with your emotions, play with your thoughts? Someone who twists your words, made you doubt yourself, used for your own benefits. पता है कर देंगे. मैं 13 मिनट तक दे करते रिकॉर्डिंग दे. वो 8 नहीं 9 बज गए है की करी जन्ना मैं. नाश्ता भी करना है की कर रहा मैं पागल हो रहा हूँ पता. हेलो चैंपियंस. नहीं. हेलो चैंपियंस योर ब्रदर हियर. Hello champions, your brother here, Saksham. Let me ask you something. Have you पता पहले यार मैंने कैसे अप्रोच हो जाऊंगा ताकि पता शायद हो भी जाता. Hello champions, your brother here, Saksham. नहीं. Hello champions, your brother here, Saksham. Have you ever नहीं imagine नहीं. Have you ever met someone? Let me ask you something with a है ना. Hello champions. Hello champions, your brother here. Hello champions, I'm Saksham, your brother. Let me ask you something. Something like that, we can do that, right? Hello champions, your brother here, or hello champions, I'm Saksham. पता मैं आप क्या नाम ले रहे हैं, ताकि कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Hello champions, your brother here. Right? We will do that like that. Hello champions, we will do that like that. मैं क्या कर रहा है, मैं कितना कंफ्यूज हो रहा है. कंफ्यूज होना नहीं चाहिए पहले तो स्टार्ट में नहीं होया. Hello champions, your brother here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met नहीं, अरे ठीक था सी. Hello champions, your brother here. Let me ask you something, broskies. Have you ever met someone who feels perfect for first after you realize he or she used you, manipulate you, switch your words, tweet your thoughts? Made you doubt, used you for their own benefits. Obviously, the cut they lag raha hai na. And that's not manipulation. That's dark psychology. And a lot of people scared. A lot of people don't know about that. Dark psychology is not a random. Dark psychology is it's dark psychology. It's not accidental. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, मैं कंफ्यूज कर रहा हूँ ना. It's set of tactics used by specific people's types of people to control, manipulate, and harm others. Today, I'm going to explain you dark psychology is why it exists. And here's what people don't understand. अरे नहीं यार. And here's what people don't understand. And here's what people don't understand. Dark psychology is not a random. Dark psychology is not a accidental. Dark psychology something used by some specific peoples, that some statics they used by manipulate you or नहीं यार मैं सारा शफल्ड करता पता नहीं है कट होएगा. Dark psychology isn't random, it's not accidental, it's the set of tactics manipulate and harm others. Dark psychology isn't random, it's not accidental, it's some stacks used by some specific peoples to manipulate you or some like to harm you. ठीक है चल जाएगा ना. Today I'm going to explain you what psychology it is, why it exists, and what nahi. Today I'm going to explain you what dark psychology it is, why it exists, and who use that. Today I'm going to explain you what dark psychology it is, why it exists, and who use that. And I am going to introduce you dark 3 traits. Today I'm going to introduce you dark 3 traits. Those 3 personalities you have to watch it out. Watch it out. Once you know what they are, you start seeing them everywhere. Once you know who they are, you seems to watch. Once you know what they are, once you know what they are, you start to see them everywhere. Hello champions, I'm Saksham, a student from MRSPT Uni. Learn psychology from zero. Let's discuss about that. Probably the cut lagega. Part 1, Dark Psychology. Part 2, the dark traits. What is dark psychology? For a minute. So first, what is dark psychology? Dark psychology is the use of a psychology tactics to manipulate, control, or harm others for personal gain. It's not just a influence; it's harmful, and it's strategic, and it's planned. It's not just it's not just an influence. It's harmful, and it's planned. Let me break down the difference. There are spectrums. Influence, manipulation, dark psychology. पता वाले नहीं बोलते हैं क्योंकि ये पार्ट वन था बट एक बारी पढ़ लेना पार्ट तेन समझ आ रही हो मैनिपुलेशन वैसे तक ना तो तक की पहले रख दें क्योंकि फिर एक्सप्लेन्स होने तो एक्सप्लेन्स था एक एक पार्ट करके फिर कर ही लूँगा ना पहले नहीं कर दें नहीं कर दें पार्ट वन व्हाट इज डार्क साइकोलॉजी ये नहीं बोलना ये टेक्स्ट आएगा पार्ट वन व्हाट इज डार्क साइकोलॉजी सो फर्स्ट व्हाट इज डार्क साइकोलॉजी इज यूज्ड of psychology tactics to gain manipulation, control, or harm others for personal gain. It's not just influence, it's harmful and it's planned. Let me break down the difference. There is a spectrums influence, manipulation, and dark psychology. So first, what is dark psychology? So first, what is dark psychology? Dark psychology is a statics use नहीं dark psychology is a use of psychology tactics so first what is dark psychology? Dark psychology use a नहीं so what is dark psychology? Dark psychology is a use of psychology tactics नहीं यार ठीक तो कर रहे हैं मैं कंफ्यूज क्यों हो रहे हैं सो फर्स्ट व्हाट इज डार्क साइकोलॉजी. डार्क साइकोलॉजी इज़ अ, मैं लैग ना करा, मैं बफर ना करा तो इको सेंटेंस च बोलिया जाएगा. So first, what is dark psychology? Dark psychology is a tactics. Use psychology. मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ, मैं गुस्सा आ रहा हूँ पता है. Dark psychology is the use of psychology tactics to gain. Dark psychology is the use of psychological tactics. So first, what is dark psychology? Dark psychology is a use of psychological tactics to manipulate you, to influence you, to harm you, basically in the end of take benefits from you. It's not just an influence, it's harmed, it's planned. Let me break the difference. There are spectrums. Influence, manipulation, डार्क साइकोलॉजी. ठीक है, बहुत नाइस नहीं है बट ओके है, और तक ही कर सकते हैं. इतने टेक्स्ट लगे ਜਿਹੜੇ 3 ਟੈਕਸਟ ਹੈ ਵਾਰੀ ਲੱਗਣਗੇ. ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ, ਮੈਨੀਪੂਲੇਸ਼ਨ, ਡਾਰਕ ਸਾਈਕੋਲੋਜੀ. ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਦਾ ਟੈਕਸਟ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਦਿੱਕਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. मतलब you influence someone but it's win-win. Example, okay, let's talk about influence. Influence is not always a bad. There is an example. You influence someone, their benefit also and your benefit also. So it's a win-win situation. Example, it's like a teacher. Teacher influence you to obviously do a more work, to study more. In the end of the day, you both have win-win situation. Teacher have a good student, student have a nice teacher, and basically student learn better, do more work. So it's a win-win situation. That's influence. Manipulation, selfish. You influence someone for your benefits, not the example a salesperson. Second, manipulation. It is a selfish work here. Okay, think like that. You manipulate someone, you influence someone for your gain, not for them. It's not win-win situation, it's one win one lose situation. Example, a salesperson who want to sell you something. It's not you always win, it's always he wins or she wins, a salesperson wins. So it's not a win-win situation. That's the manipulation. Dark psychology harmful. You don't just manipulate for gains, you intentionally harm the other person. Example, someone gaslight you into doubting your dignity so they can control you. You suffer, they enjoy. Now talk about the last, the bigger one, the powerful one, dark psychology. It is harmful. You don't just manipulate for gains, not just for your benefits. You manipulate intentionally to harm them. Example, someone gaslight you to question your dignity. So now your confidence break, now your personality break, your anxiety back over. Basically, those type of people just enjoy watching someone suffer, and it's really bad, man. But some people are like that. You suffer, they enjoy. And that's a dark psychology. Why people use dark psychology? For main reasons: power and control, personal gain, lack of empathy, personality disorder. So, okay, let's talk about. Why the people like that? Why the people use dark psychology? Power, control, personal gain, lack of empathy. Personal gain, lack of empathy, sometimes disorder. Okay, I explain you those. Like power and control. Some people like domination. Some people like gain power. So that's why they manipulate you. They don't care how you feel. They just care. They want power. They want action. They want a end decision. They want make a decision for everyone. Personal gain, money, status, respect. People like that. Some people care what they cost, but some people don't. Some people just care, they want those things, and they get. Use these tactics. The third one, lack of empathy. They are not always a benefit of those sides. They are just doesn't care. They don't personally treat you like that, just they don't care about that. Not they do all those stuffs just because they have some benefits in that. Sometimes there's no benefit, they just do that. That's it. They don't care. Sometimes they are bringing in that way, but truly they don't care. The last one, disorder types. Those type of persons, they don't do that by thinking. They don't do that because they want to do that. Their mind work in that way. And this is not just a upbringing. This is not like a lack of empathy. This is they feel the pain. They feel they disturb you. They feel they harm you. But they can't do anything about that because their mind work in like that way. In a lack of empathy, they see but they can't care. They don't care about what you feel, how you feel. But in disorders, they feel, they connect with you, but they can't do anything a lot with that because their mind work in that way. And that brings us to our dark traits of psychology. इथे टाइटल पाना है, पार्ट 2 है डार्क ट्रेड. इथे पाएगा वो टाइटल. In 2002, two psychologists discover something fascinating. They find that three personality traits consistently show up in the people who manipulate, lie, and harm others. These three traits are called three dark traits. Narcissism. Oh, ये तो भुलिया भी नहीं जा रहा. सीरियसली तो भुलिया भी नहीं जा रहा. मैं तो मैंने गूगल ते कढ़ना पड़ेगा.
Machiavellianism is a personality trait characterized by manipulation. Machiavellianism. Machiavellianism. Machiavellianism.
Machiavellianism. There is an easy word of that. There is any word of that. Ruthless. Someone who will do whatever it takes to success. Ruthless. Narcissism. Ruthless it रख दें उधर. Ruthless. In 2002, dark psychologist. In 2002, two psychologists discover something. They figure it out. In 2002, two psychologists discover something fascinating. In 2002, two psychologists In 2002, two psychologists discover something fascinating. They figure it out in those people who manipulate, who harm someone, who want gain in any cases, have three personality traits. And those three personality traits called three dark traits. That is the name of that. Three dark traits. That name. You can search on Google, you figure it out that, you find it out that. And that psychopath, And that three traits: narcissism, psychopath, ruthless. We will discuss about that now. No. Let me break down this. उनके पार्ट्स बनने हुए पार्ट्स तो बहुत बड़े हैं यार आई एम बेटर देन एवरीवन ट्रेड वन तो आ गया ट्रेड टू ट्रेड थ्री तक करने हैं ट्रेड थ्री psychopath too big to be true lack of empathy blame everyone else मैंने एक्सप्लेन तो करने पड़ेगा कुछ पूरे चलो पढ़ना पैना इनमें हाउ नार्सिसिज्म मैनिपुलेट someone with an self-importance think they are special superior better than you key traits everything revolves around them they crave attention your feeling doesn't matter they deserve special treatment है ना बस इतना की पढ़ना Trade one. What is narcissism? भूख लगी है यार What is narcissism? Trade one. What is narcissism? It's like I'm best, I'm better than everyone. Someone who's with someone's who someone who's with sense of self importance. I mean, self confidence is a good thing, but self importance is a different story. They think they are special, they are superior, they want attention. Now, I tell you a key traits of this personality. Everything revolve around them. They crave attention. Your feeling doesn't matter. They deserve special treatment. That what they thought all the time. And how they manipulate you? कट लगेगा इतना कट स्टेज वन लव बॉम्बिंग लिखे आएगा उत्ते मैं तो कहना इन्हों दी स्टेजेस नहीं पता लिखण ਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਬੋਲੀ ਗਲੀ ਸਟੇजेस ਦੰਨਾ love bombing devolution discard and how they manipulate you love bombing नहीं devolution है ना and how narcissism manipulate you love bombing devolution discards these are types example your boss take a credit for your work and when you confront them they basically said that you are insecure person classic narcissism example there is a one more like in a relationship your partner always want validation always want cravings not like food like in relationship attention always want attention a classic example of narcissism cut trait 2 इथे text है trait 2 ruthless the ends justify the means the ends justify the means the end justify the means मैंने नहीं समझ रहा मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਸਮਝਾਵਾਂ एक ही चीज़ है what is ruthless someone who is strategic calculating and emotionally detached what is ruthless someone who strategic calculating and emotionally detached those type of people doesn't see human as a human they see human as a tool they use you they take benefits from you and they leave you these are key traits of it habitual liars planned long-term manipulation no real emotional connection everyone's selfish so why shouldn't I be habitual liar. Habitual liar plan long-term plays. Habitual liar plan long-term manipulation. Habitual liar plan long-term manipulation. No emotional connections. They feels like that if everyone's selfish, why not I am B? That's the base traits of ruthless. How ruthless manipulate? They don't manipulate impulsively, they plan. How ruthless people manipulate? They don't manipulate you on impulse. They planned, they structure before do anything, before do any manipulation. How ruthless people manipulate you? They don't manipulate you on impulse, they manipulate you on strategies, make plans to manipulate you. There is an example, a politician who doesn't care what they tell when he stand on a munch, when he stand on a stage. They are ready to do who contain votes in the end of the day. That's what he do. He doesn't care what he speak, he doesn't care what he promise. That's a ruthless, right? That's a ruthless manipulation. Another example, a friend who only connect with you when he or she needs something. Whenever your work will be done, bye bye man. No connection, no emotional support, nothing. They just want something from you, they come in your life, they take and leave. A classic example of it. That's ruthless. Now, the last one, the third, psychopath. Everyone's scared for them. No one wants this type of personality in anyone or in anyone cut. So, what is psychopath? It's I feel nothing. That's psychopath. Someone with no empathy, no guilt, no emotional connection with others. There are key traits of it. They are extreme charming at first. नहीं and they got there. They hurt you and feel nothing. They are extreme charming at first. They hurt you and they don't feel nothing. नहीं. Extremely charming at first. They hurt you and feel nothing. They mimic feelings, not they truly feel that. Bored easily, they always want something exciting. Impulse and thrill seeking personalities. How psychopaths manipulate you. They are a master of charm. And when you first meet them, मैं कुछ पढ़ ही नहीं रहा, मैं कट कर रहा हूँ बट एग्जाम्पल नहीं चाहिए मैंने. The master of charm and the making emotions. इथे टेक्स्ट लगा दो, चल रहने दो, टेक्स्ट रहने दो, मैं ही बोल देना. हाउ साइकोपाथ मैनिपुलेट यू किभाবে দুইটা জিনিস. They are master of charm. How psychopath manipulate you. They how psychopath manipulate you. They are master of charm. They are mimicking emotions. Example, I give you a classic examples. A con artist who scam people out of $1,000. A con artist who scam people out of $1,000. No shame, no guilt. Just move to the next client. Just move to the next victim. Another example: a partner who cheat. You comfort them. You listen to their story. They cry, they show you they feel the emotion, but they do again. Those are psychopaths. Why? Because they don't feel guilt. They don't feel anything. They look like they feel emotions, but in reality, they don't feel any emotions. Now, how to spot psychopaths in just 2 minutes. मैं दे पॉइंट्स बोलूँगा, पढ़ नहीं रहा मैं. Here are red flags. Too good to be true. Lack of empathy. Pattern of broken relationship. Blame everyone else. Manipulate your emotion. Here are red flags. Too good to be true. Lack of empathy. नहीं यार एक करी च बोल दो तो चंगा नहीं गा. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੱਟ ਲਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੌਖਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਜੇ ਬੋਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ. ਕੱਟ. Too good to be true. Lack of empathy. Pattern of broken relationship. Blame everyone else. Manipulate your emotions. Here are red flags of these. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Lack of empathy. Broken relationships. Blame everyone. Control your emotions. Now we talk about how you protect yourself. If you find those type of personalities in someone, how you protect yourself by for खत्म है वही नहीं सब से खत्म कर देंगे. So here's how. Brother and sisters. Basically those things are clear. We all know that how we protect ourselves from them. But those psychopaths are your loved ones, your friends, maybe your partners, and maybe your parents or your children's. We can't leave them. We understand their personalities. We know they repeat their mistakes. They every time tell they learn from it, but they don't. Even though we are ready to disconnect, but we are not able to disconnect them. That's a larger factor, even though we figure it out, but we can't do a lot. But even after that, if you're able to, I tell you how you do that. Trust your guts. When you feel something, it's something bad happening. When you feel something, he or she lie. When you feel something, no, he hides something from you. When you feel something, she's cheated on you. There's a I don't say that everyone feel you're good, but not trust completely, but don't just ignore that. Try to find those things. Because a lot of a time when your gut says something to you, it's a larger chance it's truth. The second, set boundaries. These type of peoples, those traits of peoples, those three types of personalities always want to cross boundaries. Whoever the person is, whoever, how much you love them, how much you like them, and how much you hate them. Don't, don't, don't allow them to come in your boundaries. Don't allow them to play with your boundaries. Make your boundaries clear and crystal. No ever come and broke your boundaries. You can trust people, you can enter people in your boundaries, but just make sure that just trials, just please do trials enough to make sure that this person I love, this person I want in my life. Because if he or she come in your life and destroy them, they don't just destroy your boundary, they destroy your confidence, they destroy your personality, they destroy your emotion. They basically broke you. That doesn't care, it's just a relationship. Even it's just a friendship. They broke you. It's not emotionally, but strategically. Don't connect emotionally with everyone. I know it's hard, especially for normal peoples, not these traits. We are easy to connect with people. We are easy to connect with emotion. We are easy to, that's the reason we are easy to manipulated. So it's hard, but on a paper, on a note, if you learn that skill, don't connect emotionally to everyone. The fourth one, the last one. Just walk away. Not a larger explanations, not a examples. That's the last thing you can do if you find out something. If you find these type of personalities in someone, just walk away. You can't fix them, man, or a girl. I see a lot of girls try to fix their guys. If your guy want to be fixable, they are trying. Not just you. Same for boys. If you believe you fix her and she doesn't try it, walk away, man. Please walk away. You save time, you save energy, you save your personality, you save your traits, you save yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, in all terms. It's hard, it's sad, but that's the last decision you have to make. So it's good, make that decision as soon as possible. It's never lost in that action. But just confirm that you see that traits, you see that typical personalities. And that's the dark traits. So that's the dark psychology. That's the dark traits. Narcissism, psychopath, ruthless. These three personality types that use their tactics, use their strategies to manipulate you, to influence you, to take benefits from you. They don't care how you feel, they don't care what you want, they don't care you broke or not, they don't care even you hurt yourself or not. They just want some benefits from you, they take and they leave. Now you know what they are, now you know, you are able to see what they want from you, what they trying to do that. So feel your gut, take your guts, and move with consciousness. And now you can protect yourself, and that is for today, champions. Blah, 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 blah. And that is for today, champions. I'll see you in the next one. नहीं यार मैं क्या कर रहे हैं. And that is for today, champions. I'm Saksham, trying to learn a psychology from basics and explaining to you what I learned. I'll see you in the next one. See you in the next week with a new topic, with a new interest. Live your life, love your life. Bye bye, broskis. Bye bye, broskis. प्रॉब्लम आला कट कर लूँगा फिर बाय बाय ब्रोस्किस खत्म है. 1 घंटा 12 मिनट की क्लिप बन गई है, पता नहीं बहुत बड़ी बन गई है. मैंने फिर एडिट करने का टाइम लगेगा, बट हम खाना खान जा रहे हैं, खाना खा के फिर करांगे. ओह ये मतलब सीरियसली यार सीखण ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ, ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਪਤਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰੀਅਲ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਟਰੈਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਾਂ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰੀਅਲ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟਰਾਈਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਾਂ. ਮਤਲਬ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਸ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਦੱਸੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ, ਮਤਲਬ ਦੇਖੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਐਵੇਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜੋ ਸੀਰੀਅਸਲੀ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਈਕੋਪੈਥ ਤਾਂ ਚਲੋ ਹਲੇ ਤੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖੇ, ਨਾਰਸਿਜ਼ਮਸ ਦੇਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਹੈ, ਰੁਥਲੈਸ ਵੀ ਦੇਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਹੈ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ. I mean, try my best to understand that and not just speak or learn. Try those things. Try to implement psychology in real life. We will try that. What we can do. I think so. Recording ठीक है ना, हम एडिट करते हैं, ख़त्म है. कितना टाइम हो गया? 10 बज गया, 9:47 हो गई. Let's go, bye bye. I want to eat something, man. मैं सुबह का ब्रेकफास्ट भी नहीं किया. Bye bye.